Yeah.
Desktop. Setting.
Yeah. Here.
And I won't. Can I not put subtitles? Okay, good. Thank God it's on. They're on. Stupid.
Get rid of the. Hold on to. Go here.
I'm assuming. Oh my. The opening.
Yep.
Alright, so before I start, I'm gonna put my gaming
I'm
sweater
watching.
on because it's warm and I'm a chicken shit. And I don't know if this is
Yep.
actually scary, but I've been told. So
Yep.
I only play scary games first.
Yep. Yeah.
Not
Should have.
like a few hours.
Yeah. But we can watch something before bed.
Going to bed. I go. Got my alcohol. Got my.
Oh.
Got my chihuahua. The problem is
Yeah. So if you have to do a short, no problem with that. You can just pick this back up during the day on like Thursday or Saturday.
oh, that's okay. That's nice.
Yeah, just a game.
I need to quit playing games that people recommend to me. My God, they all end up having blood and gore in them, like extremely.
Yeah, you should probably be doing research.
Well, I was told not to do. They're like, it's Cthulhu.
Well,
You'll love it. Don't look into it because it'll spoil it. Like they always tell me if I look into it, it'll spoil it. I was like, okay, but these people know that I don't like blood and gore.
yes, but they still recommend them.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I really shouldn't play games like.
Yes. Yeah. Harvesting sharks.
I need a light to pick up bolt cutters, really.
In my wake, pulled along.
No,
Fate
that was me.
inescapably draws you on.
Fully well, I'm a chicken shit, and you didn't know. Scared.
Mm-hmm.
Put up.
What a
What are you doing?
putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
That's a bet.
I hate whiskey.
Yep.
How you do?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I used to be an avid reader. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
That's nightmare.
Ch-
Oh, so I have to drink.
Sounds about right.
My ocean.
Yeah.
I have business here to attend to. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. A cult.
You don't say.
sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater.
Darkwater?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Yep.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce.
I think I'm beginning.
I'm willing to do...
Quiet down. An artist, your only clue.
Correct.
Which you don't...
Find that...
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Oh, I didn't ask him the rest of the question.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Damn.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. but it seems to have been shunned since then. All our natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
I can't wait for Nightmares 2 to come out.
Yeah.
That glare excited.
Mm.
I've been wanting to play the Little Nightmares games, but I can't get past them.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Loki.
We're almost there.
Don't chew on these. You're kind of dumb. These are light bulbs. They're light bulbs, dumb dog.
Jesus.
He wasn't chewing. There's no bite marks on the package. But taking stuff to your fucking dragon. Said it like 3 times already. My dog is like a mini dragon. Got his own little treasure hole. Now that he doesn't have the underneath of my bed, he
Mm-hmm.
not about me, but if I get scared and jump, you're flying. A tiny dog.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat them.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Okay. Why would you
Hey,
start a fight from...
be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, Who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater.
Ugh.
When our whalers left for long
Yeah.
months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh
So,
of the whales
yeah.
we hunt.
It was a
Research.
tough time.
I
all
didn't
the same.
think there'd be this much talking.
But steeped in glory. We've never known
I mean,
such
it makes
wealth
sense
since
for a
then.
Cthulhu style game, like a H.P. style game.
Yeah.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Damn, I can't have a drink because some dude.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Sorry. Oh,
You're fine.
I thought he was gonna like use the pickup line effect with that. Nope.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Leveled up medical. That.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, yeah. Like, where'd it go? I got scared for a second there.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of shipowners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand, you're not sailors. Where do you think you're going?
That scared the crud out of me. Oh, thank you for the follow. That scared the heck out of me.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has
Oops.
affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us.
I could do
Until those
that.
assholes defaced him.
Yeah.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
Say Will.
So we drink.
Shh. Depends.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Hang him.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a
Eh.
thing.
Nothing at all.
Kind of
I've
hoping I
taken
could have
enough of
gotten
your
them
time.
active.
We'll see you later.
I don't.
Hmm. Damnation.
Save his
Broken.
life.
It's no use.
No.
Padlock won't give.
Okay, now I can't go. Should have leveled up his lockpicking.
Could have.
I was level.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Game character does. I know what.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Wow, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Great song. Loki, hey. Loki, come here. Jackson, shut up. Sitting there, working. Loki, quit it.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
That's not gonna work.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that float. He'll see what a
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Wait.
You again.
Say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant anything else?
Damn it, I can't. Damn it.
What do you know about the whole...
If I were you,
Why not?
first off, sailors from around scream.
Scream.
And that's but off anything.
That'll be all for...
What? Another break?
One of those damn...
I told you to beat it.
And then he said,
The miraculous catch.
you have no right
Apparently,
to treat us like this.
the most significant event of the last 80 years.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose her around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Hola. Oh. You use it? Huh? I put the handle on. Or did I not?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
That's what I. Brain powers for this game. Bad idea to drink.
It happens.
Already getting dizzy for moving. Question mark. Been an hour not figuring out.
Sounds about right. Yeah, just check up, down, left, right. Just around stuff.
Call of Cthulhu, where all the people went. Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu, where all the pieces went. Call of Cthulhu. All of the how to live. All of Cthulhu. How to. Fucking turn off Google Assist. Turn off Google. Turn off Google. Never turn it on. Oh. Literally, like, in plain view. That in front of the building.
Yep.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I keep forgetting that some objects you for.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Fucking...
Zooming.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
The hell is that?
Don't worry about it.
Yep, okay. Fuck. Oh, no, I didn't. Fuck. Oh my god. Terrifying. The hallucination. Okay, cool. So if I was, so I'm assuming that if I don't do it a certain way.
This is primitive.
like crazy. So I'm
Yeah,
assuming there's a good ending.
they're good. We'll just have to check after you finish the game.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Yeah.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? What happened here? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Either the wife or the child.
I can hopefully guarantee one lived.
Well, okay, so whoever lives here is very like they're guessing some part of them is they have
Yes.
enough money for paint, so they gotta be rich. And then there's a painting of her husband, right? And then the bed right next to it has a picture of her.
So
Gotta be one.
yeah.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around.
No, I didn't
Can
mean
you
to click that.
explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
We'll meet again.
Is it far, this
Shut up,
mansion?
lady.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Yes, Jack.
You see the building?
Oh.
That's the Hawkins mansion.
Flying.
Come on, we got some driving to do.
I can't pick you. Try your best, fine. 5v2.
Yeah.
Ah. Like, I'm out of here. Jackson, not fall. Ugh. Whoa. I'm so close to finishing.
Yeah.
13 episode 3 out of
Nice.
14 seasons. So close.
Almost.
There.
Yep.
Try to binge watch it before so that I can.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Okay.
The place has been abandoned since the fire.
Ooh.
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Okay.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Hugo, what are you doing?
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up
Flash,
there?
if you're dressing up, what are you?
Confidential.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins.
That's fucking fine though. Might go harass a coworker, then come back home and drink.
I'm being forced to go.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Hollow's
Yes.
Yeah.
Something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error,
Alrighty.
then it's up to the police to make good its
My mom
mistake.
likes to take us
Anything
to
else?
the neighborhood, and then 'cause
Yeah.
cars can't go in. Binge marks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fish can't just leave the car on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Comes and gets us.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its
I would-
foundations
okay,
would probably
so
date from the arrival of
I have
the
to be
first
very
settlers.
careful.
It's got
Great
nothing
stuff
to do with Charles
get
Hawkins' debts.
things, but I like
You've already begun to nose
and
around
so
it,
I have to be very careful because
So,
sometimes
since you
I'll
already
decorate
know
stuff
it,
during the day, and I'm like,
The
I love
Hawkins
this,
family
and then
couldn't
night
afford
comes
the
along,
upkeep of this house.
and I'm like, I'm too
It
scared
remains
to
to
go
be
in my
seen what they did with all their money.
Yeah, that's why you should decorate
I
it by.
wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there.
I had to take a
Unless you
painting
still
down.
have questions.
Yeah.
I
Also,
prefer
my
to be
sister would not-
prepared if there's going to be trouble.
So
Wise attitude.
I ended up having to
But apart from old Silas
really
and some
pretty
rotten
painting.
floorboards, there's
terrifying at
nothing
night.
to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
I feel bad having him come with. I'm gonna die.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I always end up dead when you have him come.
Yeah. As usual, what happens.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
I know if I had a punch.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
Yeah,
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
why is it?
So, Detective,
I love him.
does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Okay, so.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot
Alright.
back here after the burial. What
Kids
kind
are
of
all nice,
Poor
too.
kid.
individual would defile this sanctuary?
Poor kid.
Steal a
I'm
burnt
starting
painting?
to think
I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone
something was wrong
allowing
with
it.
it.
Even that broad baker is above that. Lord,
Oh, shit.
have pity on this poor family.
Try not to.
I'll have to find another entrance.
And twos.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Ah. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll
Got a
leave the
wolf
key
tail.
with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this
So like,
mansion.
Yeah.
What now?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Loki's looking at me all jealous. Loki, you don't want to be on my lap while I play scary games.
No.
Go flying, you too little. Jackson's just the right size, he won't go flying.
Well, not yet.
I might jump and he might go up in the air a little bit, but his booty will go right back down in my lap. Loki, I jump a bit and he'll atmosphere. Tiny little.
Follow me. I know the place.
I keep forgetting
Who
that
left
it's
this
not a
light
loading
on?
screen. You have to click. Thinking that it's a loading. So I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, that's not.
Yep.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
The heck is it?
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can
Silas
find
managed to
something
bring
the
the fire
cops
under
missed.
control. But it was all right.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that
Jesus,
bottle hadn't been
fuck,
there for a
Doc.
while?
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down.
Alexa, turn off
The
the light.
left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it. Let's move on. I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
Oh. Hello.
Who dare?
Yeah?
Oh. Actually on the phone.
Okay, I can text her, ask her. What time does she arrive? My mom also has class. Alright, let me know when she arrives. I love how she asks her son to pick her up knowing full well doesn't drive.
Yep.
And no gotta thing.
Yeah. That do how it be.
Send a message.
I think so.
Not ring. I'm so confused. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say my mic is very far from my mouth.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I'd be in serious
I
trouble.
turn around and you start leaning in like this.
I didn't lean in. I moved my mic near me. My mic was halfway across my room because I was scared that I was gonna scream and like kill everybody's ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah. Medical.
This door is locked.
Doors. Oh, I lost. Pop.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
I got the dogs.
So don't get me fucking started with your fucking dogs. Fucking. The fuck are you dogs doing?
Crazy.
Can you shut the fuck up for 5 minutes?
Crazy. Hint. Oh, green. There it is.
A crowbar could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside.
Dying.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I want a library just full of. That was weird. I want a library just full of spooky books.
Oh. I'll have ritual books. Because you never know when they'll come in handy.
I have a couple, like, Wiccan books.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Not Wiccan. I have Wiccan.
Yeah. You don't need to be anything if
Moby
you're doing
Dick,
rituals.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Ow. You accidentally closed the video. I feel that.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
That way. I thought he just takes the book. Literally have nothing to do with, well, I mean, they do story, but if I, like, normally you.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
That's fucking. Oh. Light goes out. Fuck. Fuck. I don't realize that there's like a time frame for the lighter.
Yeah.
Locked.
A light switch up in the.
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Scary dude. Imagine being a kid and having a.
Honestly.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Doggo streets.
Damn it. Maybe it'll shut them the fuck up.
Maybe. Loki Jackson, sit. Sit. Good boy. They were wrestling, but my dog, shut up.
Honestly. Achievement unlocked. Memory. I get that when I'm about to pass out. It's like, what? Here's this remembering.
God. There it is.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Today. father. But mother. Built a castle. Boy, she's. I don't. Come in my. Iron mother outside. Tablet. Mother is. Rise along. Father. Why? That again. We always like rotten. Dad, why does he not very nice? Have to eat.
Yeah.
I had to lean the fuck in to read that.
I could tell.
So far. I could not see it at all. Fucking noises! Giving me heart attacks up in here.
Don't worry about the noises.
God. Fucking stubborn.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Walmart.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you?
Fucking do that to me, dude. God damn. Fucking
What
scary
will
ass
her room reveal about her?
noises. Ah. Fucking chicken.
A
Okay?
barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Fucking heart almost jumped out of my body. Why are we following the...
Is anyone there?
We have to. It's the rules.
Jackson? And his stuffy. Uncle and his stuffed animals. 90% of their fights are because Luke fucks with a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You! Stop!
My character not run? Like, dodge. Oh, okay, that's how you run. I already fucked up. I didn't realize that I could run.
Yep.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot that I can run out of.
This door was closed earlier.
Shut up, dog. Hey, 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 hey.
Where
hey.
did he go?
Loki! Stop! Jackson, you too. Jackson. Knock it off.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Barking! What are you barking at?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Honestly.
Probably another friend of Hawkins. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his
shit.
Foreign trips.
No,
this globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Actual puzzle I have to solve. Are you serious? My dumbass.
Doesn't work.
Yep.
I must have missed something. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Okay, now I need how to they're like some how
Doesn't work.
go to this old sea up a journey.
Yeah.
Brain powers. Oh, got that. What?
Yep.
Call of Cthulhu. Blue globe.
Yep.
I think I might be wrong to even understand this. Unload video. Do it. Are you serious? That is the dumbest.
Yeah.
Looks like it worked.
You have to do it directly on the fucking thing that tells you like northwest,
Well done,
south.
Pierce.
Oh, the compass.
Yeah.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
A brilliant mind, my ass.
I could have used the fucking crowbar and gotten this over with. Not having to
Yeah.
solve the puzzle.
True.
Damn it.
The secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him. 3 seats.
Look.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here? This padlock is too complicated for me.
The Cthulhu date.
Pierce, where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
I'm scared, bro.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Get out right now.
These paintings must be several centuries old. There you are again.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
Can I not just open it for him?
Time has weakened these structures.
Developing.
This oil again. What is it used for? I don't have time to search them all. What's going on here?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Damn. I'm assuming at some point this gets really scary because you decide to suck.
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
Not noticed. Well, miss. Oh, so that's how he ended up down here.
I got it.
Oh, he's going for his mind.
Yep.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Your dress pants at home.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Oh, they have king.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
All of it. Yeah.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Talking.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours
Locked.
Yibithink Hupadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. Sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them? Again, this primitive writing.
Primitive.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His
How does she not see
awakening
me?
is complete. He will join you shortly.
How did that motherfucker not see me? Oh! Loki! Oh, Jackson, come on.
On this goddamn.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
Hey.
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down.
Fish.
Seemed up to no good.
Fish. Fish.
What in the world is this?
Fish. No bark.
An intruder!
No bark.
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
Guns go.
You asked for it. Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
They're caving in. I need to get out of here.
Run.
My leg! Light. At last.
Oh, Jesus. I swear this game.
Yep.
Crappy jump scare. Not even like a real jump scare. Oh. 2 hours.
Yeah.
Probably off so that I can watch something before I go to bed.
Yep. So you can watch something good, then pause, scroll, then pass out.
Go through. Let's see.
Yep.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
That's terrifying.
He's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No! What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me.
This foul gas
He
again.
to find me.
Oh, I could do.
They tracked and
Nope. Okay. It got creepy real fast.
Not for me. Open the door.
no sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood.
Oh, you think?
No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it was gonna pop up. Crap, no.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna. Alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to end
Gonna be pissing the forget.
streaming. At least there are people streaming, but I don't know if I can write.